Dr. Debrah. Ordinarily, you were listening to me this morning on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. But this morning I'm pleased to be here, not to be discussing taxes and why the GRA should be made to raise more money, but to be part of a wonderful program. Because for years we've talked about how the informal sector has a major role to play. We've talked about the fact that if the informal sector employs more than 80% and yet contributes about 5% to direct
appearances at major festivals like Hon.Julius, and stuff like that. inevitability to see tax as an investment into the building of our dear nation. As a country, as part of our research agenda, we must take the bold step of internally generating enough revenue to fund our environmental projects. Yes, I do admit attaining complete voluntary compliance is a journey, but I believe we have taken too long to reach that destination. And I consider this campaign as an essential tool to help us speed up our travel time. Moving forward, I urge all citizens and residents to make efforts to understand the need to voluntarily declare and pay accurate taxes to ensure national development. And here I want to assure the Deputy Finance Minister that your message will be carried to His Excellency, but we are sure that even from my desk, the directives will be given to all our colleagues. This sustained tax education campaign, I understand, will utilize a variety of educational strategies, tools, and outreach efforts to ensure that all taxpayers and the general public are well informed about their duties, obligations, rights, tax processes, and procedures, and benefit of voluntarily complying among others. Tax education, therefore, is not a minor matter, but key in helping to build one, understanding for citizens to know what they owe, why they owe it, and how the funds are used. 2, compliance, that when people understand, they are more likely to comply, not out of fear, but out of conviction and commitment. 3, equity and fairness, a tax system that is transparent, understandable, and fair gains legitimacy. We must acknowledge that some citizens will always remain skeptical, asking, what do I gain from paying taxes? Or why should I pay when others avoid it? These questions are maybe legitimate, but I urge that our campaign must confront them head-on. Trust is built by consistency. Clear communication about how tax revenues are used. Public reporting of outcomes like roads built, hospitals equipped, and grassroots managed will help the citizen to understand why they must pay. Accountability. Taxpayers must see that officials are stewards and not creators feeding on their gains. Equity. No one should carry a disappropriate burden by avoiding eroded morale. Let's show some morality when it comes to equity in collection of the taxes. The authority must therefore carry out this campaign across the entire country, creating opportunities for citizens and residents to appreciate the essence of voluntary compliance. I am thus also delighted that the modified taxation scheme is being done today, which is aimed at broadening the tax net. Every taxable income must be collected. We must all contribute our fair share in taxes to be able to boldly demand accountability from our government. It should not always be what my country can do for me, but what as a priority and patriotic citizen I can also do for the country. Permit me to share this analogy. Imagine as a family, we all have to put our resources into a pot from which we will draw to develop our home. If only 20% of those eligible to put resources are doing so, how feasible will it be for the limited resources to evenly be distributed and used to develop the entire family? Fellow Ghanaians, I would like at this point to commend the Ghana Revenue Authority for living up to its mandate of mobilizing revenue for national development. But I must be quick to add that there is more room for improvement. This year, GRA 189 billion to collect. This represents 23.5% growth over 2024 collection. As of September 2025, GRA had collected 130.6 billion as against a target of 130.2 billion from January to December 2025. This represents a positive deviation of 347 million cedis. Audience as the tax may seem, I have full confidence in the board and in the Commissioner General, his management and staff, that they will end the year with a positive deviation. The authority, I am aware, has introduced a number of initiatives aimed at efficiently collecting revenue. I made good progress to remove what we consider nuisance taxes, which for the first 120 days of my administration, by repealing the E-Levy Act and the birthday tax. One area I urge the authority to also pursue vigorously, and which is in line with the 24-hour economy initiative, is to focus on players in the night market economy. Some businesses operate only at night, and it is very easy for them to escape our lenses. However, if you are working around the clock, not just as the front end, we should be able to bring all these businesses into the tax net. I know the Ministry of Finance is committed to supporting the authority to embrace the use of enhanced technology, simplifying tax filing and payment processes, and ensuring transparency and accountability with a view of improving voluntary tax compliance. Fellow Ghanaians, as we launch today an initiative that goes to the heart of nation building, to launch a campaign that seeks not only to raise revenue, but to raise awareness, raise responsibility, and raise hope. In addition, we launched an initiative that will rope in those in the informal sector into the tax net. Let us imagine our beloved country in which a teacher in a remote village has a decent classroom, thanks to revenue collection. A nurse in a district hospital has the equipment she needs because of sustained funding. A young graduate finds a job in a small enterprise that formalizes and expanded because the business environment improved. Citizens commute on roads you help pay for your taxes at work. Build a safer and peaceful country by equipping our security personnel. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I invite you all to be ambassadors of this campaign. Talk about it, attend the session, help your neighbors to understand the gospel of taxation and voluntary compliance. Together we can make this not just a policy initiative, but a cultural transformation, building a happy taxpayer regime. On this note, I wish to officially launch the Sustained National Tax Education Campaign and the Modified Taxation Scheme. May they advance our shared aspiration, strengthen our collective fortunes, and deepen our national unity. God bless our homeland. Thank you.